Hey guys, I'm Rachel, otherwise known as Color Punch, and today I'll be doing a blue-green halo eyes smoky eye look. So if you want to know how to get this look, keep on watching. The first color I'm taking is Vinyl. It's a lime green with a slight sheen to it. Using a fluffy brush, I'm just applying that in the upper crease. This is going to be our transition shade, and it's really nice because it's not matte, it's kind of has a sheen to it. I don't really know how to describe eyeshadows, but it's really helping with the blending, and it kind of makes your eyes like glow. I don't know, does that make sense? Glowing? I'm just building up the color here so you can see it and it's nice and bright. I'm not being too careful about the blending since its consistency or the finish, it just makes blending a lot easier. So you can see that it like melts into the skin a little bit more. To highlight our brow bone, I'm going to be taking Lyric. I'm using a Makeup Addiction Cosmetics flat shader brush for this. And I just sweep it and then just do circular motions to kind of blend it into the green. I am just going over the edges to blend those two together with the same brush, the same fluffy brush. Also, don't mind the children noises outside. They're on my deck trying to ruin my life and annoy the shit out of me right now. Now I'm taking Misfit and I'm going to put that in the crease. I'm taking that on a random eyeshadow brush I have. I was actually at Walmart last night and I think the Real Techniques small shader brush or whatever brush is kind of like this small, it would work well too. And I'm putting that in the crease here. So obviously I don't have a real crease. The way that I find my crease with my eyes is that I lift my brow and I see where my eyeball kind of like ends. So this is, if I tilt to the side, this is where it goes in the most. So that's where you put your crease color if you don't have a visible crease, like me. I'm just building up the color here. I want it to be very, very bright. And I know it's like kind of annoying when people are like, oh my god, I love this brush, but I just don't remember where I found it. Well, like, I don't really remember where this is, but I think that Real Techniques one is pretty darn similar. If not better, because this is called an eye shading brush, and honestly, it's not that great. It's just the size is really awesome. The actual hairs are like whatever's. So maybe I'll buy the Real Techniques one and see how it compares to this. Next, I'm taking Vox, and I'm gonna use that underneath another eyeshadow to give my eyes some dimension. So how I'm applying this is I'm breaking up my eyelid into threes. So there's this third, there's the center, and then the outer third. So I'm putting in the inner third right now. And I'm being really messy with this because we're just gonna put another eyeshadow over this. Now I'm taking Lemmy and I'm gonna put that over Vox. I'm applying that directly over where we just put Vox. And it kind of does the blending work for you. I'm like barely even trying to blend. Okay, well I need to blend that edge out, but cool. And then I'm taking the fluffy brush and gently going over the edges to make sure everything is blended out. Now I'm taking Synth, which is a matte blue eyeshadow. I'm applying this in patting motions so I can make this really pop. And then I'm not really gonna do any side to side blending on the lid here. I'm just gonna pat over the edges to blend the colors together. And I like to pat it in like a circular motion. I don't know, maybe, I think that helps. I'm not really sure. And by the way, I love this eyeshadow because I feel like blues are really hard to get right. A lot of blues I own, including the Sugarpill ones, they're really bright and vibrant, but they just don't stick to your skin. They kind of are really dusty or chalky, and they don't like being on my skin. But this one, it just works. It doesn't, you know, dust off really easily. It's pretty amazing. I wish Kat Von D would come out with more matte bright eyeshadows because I would buy fucking all of them in like 3 seconds. Okay, yeah, so I was just like patting to blend everything together. Sorry, I'm just like on one right now. I'm going back in with Lemmy just to blend everything together. going over the edges, and then I'm gonna go back in with the blue to brighten it up again. Now I'm lining my waterline with the Sonia Kashuk Twist Up Gel Liner. And I'm also going to jump the border a little bit and go on my actual lash line. I'm taking Lemmy and I'm going to apply that over the black to smoke out the bottom lash line. And since the Kat Von D Mi Vida Loca palette isn't available anymore, but I still want to like make some recommendations on like how to find these shadows or how these shadows are like. Lemmy is like a dark green shimmer. So it's the kind of shadow that goes on really smooth and looks really good over black. So if you have something similar to that, I don't have any recommendations off the top of my head, but just look for dark green, shimmery, dark shimmery green. Taking the Makeup Addiction Cosmetics small pencil brush, I'm sweeping Misfit into the inner corner. So random fact, one of my guilty pleasures is watching people put on eyeliner like on Instagram videos, and also like brow makeover videos. It's just like so satisfying to watch, especially when they like use wax to like remove the hairs. I'm just like, oh, that was like a clean rip, good job. Okay, not bad, Wet n Wild. At first I wasn't really sure how I felt about the new felt tip liner because you took away the best brush tip liner ever, but I mean, I guess we'll see the more I use it if this like felt tip is gonna like die and get wiggly and all gross like most felt tips do, but not bad. I'm going back to apply more blue to the lid. It wasn't perfectly even, so I'm just going back. Pat some more on. Now I'm going to prep my lashes for falsies. I'm going to curl my lashes, put on mascara, and tightline. Today I'll be wearing the Salon Perfect 615s. I bought out my Walmart's entire stock after Nicole Guerrero went on about how great these are, so I'm just gonna see how good they are and if they live up to the hype today. The lash band is so thin. I'm not used to these. It's so hard for me, I think, when the band is like really thin. Oh my god. Okay. I guess I'm just used to like House of Lashes or Lash XL. The band is like a little thicker because they're a bit more dramatic. So I haven't worn like Salon Perfect ones in a while. That's a completed look. I hope you guys like this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Today I'm trying out the Lumi Cushion Foundation. I bought it yesterday, so this is the first day I'm wearing it. So far I really like it. To be honest, I didn't believe everyone when they said it was full coverage, but it actually is, you know. I tested it. Everyone wasn't lying. But yeah, if you want to know my thoughts on it or anything like that, just let me know. I'll give you my honest review of it. But thank you so much for watching and taking time out of your busy day to come hang out with me. I really appreciate it. And until next time, I'll see you guys.